This is Neural Newscast.
Here is what matters this morning.
From Neural Newscast, I'm Peter Rowan.
And I'm Isabel Moreno.
Canada is imposing $20 billion in retaliatory tariffs on the United States, matching United States levies dollar for dollar. Canadian Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne announced the measures will begin on September 8th.
The Canadian government plans to apply tariffs ranging from 15 to 50% on a wide range of American exports. The list includes steel, dairy products, household appliances, and electronics.
While the $20 billion figure matches the value of Canadian goods targeted by the United States, the ongoing trade friction is creating significant uncertainty for businesses across the border. Analysts suggest Canada may feel a greater relative strain than the United States economy.
The situation could escalate further if the dispute expands to include American cars or Canadian oil. For now, the targeted list of imports is intended to signal a proportional response to current United States policy.
In global news, an employee at Frankfurt Airport has died following a rare malaria outbreak at Germany's busiest aviation hub. Public health officials believe the infection was spread by mosquitoes arriving on long-haul flights.
5 other workers are currently receiving medical treatment after contracting the parasite. Traps have been installed throughout the airport, and captured mosquitoes will be analyzed in laboratories to determine their origin.
The Robert Koch Institute noted that airport-transmitted malaria is extremely rare in Germany, with the last case occurring at the same facility in 2023. The lack of travel history for these workers often leads to dangerous diagnostic delays.
Turning now to immigration policy, the Trump administration plans to revoke 200,000 visas nationwide. State Department spokesperson Tommy Pigott said the effort targets individuals who entered as short-term visitors but later filed for asylum.
Immigration attorneys have described the move as performative, noting that many of these visas are already technically invalid if an individual has overstayed. However, the policy is expected to lead to an increase in administrative arrests.
Meanwhile, the world is mourning the death of country music icon Dolly Parton, who has passed away at the age of 80. President Trump has ordered flags to be lowered to half-staff for the next week to honor her legacy. Parton was a formidable businesswoman who famously refused to give up the publishing rights to her song I Will Always Love You when requested by Elvis Presley's manager. That decision later earned her millions when Whitney Houston covered the track. Her impact reached far beyond music through the Imagination Library, which has sent millions of books to children. It is often remembered how she used her acrylic nails to create the typewriter beat for her classic anthem, 9 to 5.
In Nevada, emergency crews are making progress against the Hawk Fire near Reno. Containment has reached 27%, though at least 32 homes have been confirmed destroyed and 6 others damaged.
Approximately 63,000 residents remain under evacuation orders as high temperatures and low humidity complicate firefighting efforts. The blaze has burned 23 square miles since it began on Saturday.
Next, the Department of Homeland Security has clarified its claims regarding non-citizens on Nevada voter rolls. After initially suggesting 16,000 potential non-voters, the agency provided a list of only 185 confirmed cases.
Nevada officials indicate that more than 14,000 other names on the list still require additional review. This follow-up comes after the administration claimed to have found 250,000 non-citizens across 4 different states.
Here is what else we're watching. Extreme heat is affecting millions across the south-central United States and the Southwest this week. The number of heat waves in the country has doubled since the 1980s.
Climate scientists say that these intense events would be nearly impossible without human-caused climate change. The burning of fossil fuels remains the primary driver behind the increasing frequency of these record-breaking temperatures.
Moving to disability rights, the Justice Department is challenging a legal principle known as the integration mandate. This mandate requires states to provide community-based care rather than segregating disabled adults in large institutions.
Advocates like 23-year-old Kaylee Brendel have started organizations to push back against the administration's efforts.
The shift could significantly change the lives of a generation that has grown up with community integration as the standard.
As we look ahead, the first major deadline for Canadian retaliatory tariffs arrives on September 8th. Businesses in both the United States and Canada are adjusting their supply chains in anticipation of the 15 to 50% duties.
In the south-central United States, heat advisories will remain in place through the end of the week. Local officials are urging residents to utilize cooling centers as record temperatures continue to strain regional power grids.
Finally, the Nevada National Guard will continue its deployment in Washoe County to assist with aerial firefighting and neighborhood protection. Schools in the area remain closed to keep roads clear for emergency vehicles.
This has been Neural Newscast. Thank you for listening.
Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.